Hey everyone, Mherex here, bringing you another video. This one is going to be a 4-star setup for tours for Mark Henry. You can see mine is only level 60, so he does not have very many hit points. Ideally, yours will have a few more for Hell Mode because it doesn't take much to put him down. And the build set I'm going to run is what I call a super sub build set. Pretty much all sub trainers. It can do a lot of work. Now, the bad thing about this tour is Nakamura has really extremely low charge moves to get started. So if you have Zombie Triple H, that takes that down some, hopefully giving you time to get the sub off. If not, you'll want to use Shango down right away. Now, it is possible you have your Mark Henry leveled up, you have more hit points. The alternate build that you would run would have the finisher, which makes botch gems, and I would put that in place of this one. Start with Bray for the choose move, and then put, like, if you have Arnin, so you're making 15 randoms into botch gems, you could go that way. And then you know, because you may not have Zombie Austin, you may not have Zombie Lashley. You still have the Bear Hug to slow it down, and hopefully you can get something on the pin with the World's Strongest Splash where he doesn't kick out. It may take a few tries, but that option is there too if you have the hit points to be able to kick out and do stuff. I do think if you have the right trainers, the super sub set like this is by far the most effective. You can see we're doing about 160,000 per sub set, and he's got around 700,000 hit points, so 4 cycles pretty much will do it, which is a lot, but it is doable. So it may take a few tries, but this can get you through it. If you don't have Zombie Austin, you could always substitute Bray for Zombie Austin to get started a little bit faster. The nice thing about this corner slingshot is it's going to reduce the blue gems on the board for him and make it harder to get his blue matches. So that's a bonus there. So I'm gonna run it this way and show you guys. I know there's some rare trainers on here. You may not have them. That's okay. Your props are going to be really important. If you don't have some of these rare trainers, no big deal. Zombie Triple H, sub him out. You're just going to have to use a Shango down instead, right? Or you'll Show of Heart up to be able to get to the submission right away. Like I said, if you don't have Zombie Austin, put Bray in there. If you don't have Lashley, you're going to lose a lot of damage on the sub, but you still will be able to take him down. Maybe put in someone like Shelton who works on all subs if you have Shelton. If not, maybe you have Powerhouse Hogan or Hall of Fame Lita, and you can get an extra red gem. That would help as well. If you don't have those, well, you'll have to figure out something else to put in there, because it just is what it is. Maybe red move damage, that wouldn't do anything for this. I don't know. If you don't have any of those, you probably want to go with the other moveset, to be honest, and go for that finisher with botch gems. So you can also take out the MP trainer or Bray on the other one, put someone like Batista for red move damage, and hit a little bit harder pin, or you could double botch and go like Arn Anderson and Brett, or Stevie Ray if you have Stevie Ray. Anyway, let's get out here and take a look at this one and how this is going to work. If he gets a big cascade, he's going to take all my life. I think I only have like 70 or 80,000 life. So I may not even win this time. I did win with this setup. I did use a cash kickout. But I used hardly any props, so there is that. Now, with the low hit points I have, and with the board looking this way, basically, I have some options. Most likely because of one Show of Heart won't do it. I'm going to take this row break, move the pin bar, and pick up a couple blacks. Oh, and that gave him a... See, so like this, we're just going to start it over. There's no point in even playing. Okay, he's going to win anyway. So that's going to happen, right? You have to expect that when you're trying to beat this. You have to not let that bother you. There's a reason why my win percentages aren't super high, is because I do a lot of stuff like this, because I don't want to put resources into Mark Henry because I almost never need to use him. He's very rarely going to be required because he's assigned by AEW. So it doesn't make sense to me to invest very much in him. So yes, I could put some coin into him, make it easier, but what's the point? I'll burn a few health packs and try a few times and get there. Like I said, I did use one cash kick out because my health was low. If you have hit point steal props, of course use those. If you have Riddle, you can use him with power gems and cheese it. If you have Vince McMahon leveled up, you can, and loot box props, you can spam loot box props. There's a lot of stuff you can do if you have the right props, but you may not. So that 5 match was kind of nice. It's going to allow us to get filled up next time, and hopefully he takes this match right here and burns his blue and purple. Okay. This is pretty nice, these 5 random blues into reds. You'll see it comes in handy. It starts getting the blues off of the board. We're going to make some connections, which is great. It filled the sub up. If I had a black match, I'd go ahead and take it to start filling the other move. I am going to, because I don't have a lot of life, pin bars in a good spot, I'm definitely going to start the submission now. And hopefully we end up with a good board without him getting a big cascade. But you can see this is going to take a ton of life off of him. So I really like these super sub builds. I call them super sub builds, where you just load up on all sub trainers. The exception here was Zombie Triple H, so because I'm trying to get through this with as little props as possible. So you can see we still haven't used a prop, but we have a good chunk of his life down. We have good control of the board. If I had a black match, I'd probably take it here. We're going to do the choose, though. We make a row break here. And we're going to get 4, 5, and 6. I do have 2 perks, +3 and +2 on a match. So that's also very helpful. 2 perks are great. This is exactly why you want them, for reasons like this. Ooh, so that's not good. So when that happens, we do, if he gets this move, it's over for us. You can see our life is already down. So I am absolutely just gonna show of heart up and hit the sub. We're not even gonna mess with that. And now the question is, yeah, we'll use another red. You could also Shango down whichever you have more props of, right? So you can decide based on what props you have, what you're going to use. And life steal or health steal, lie cheat steal props would be great for this type of thing if you're low hit points like I am. Because we're going to get in danger here really, really soon. Especially if he hits another row break, it's almost like I knew it was coming. And that might actually do it. 1 row break is probably going to do, yep, all my life. You can see we got him halfway there. I'll go ahead and run it again. But we did get him halfway there, and he got a bunch of row breaks. So you can also play, if you don't have a lot of props to spare, you can play and wait for that really good board. I did actually win my first try. I had him down to 70k health when I had to use the cash kick out. I would put the lie cheat steal props on and use those, but I think they're much more rare, and I already have enough rare trainers, so. Most likely, though, you'll have Mark probably at higher than level 60 if you have a 4-star. So you should have a little bit easier time than I'm having here. In this case, where I have the blues next to reds and not a black match, I probably would just burn 2 show of heart blacks. I have a ton of them. It's the one I have the most of, actually. And just get started right away turn 1, especially because I have low life. So a lot of times you might be better off just doing this. There is the 5 match there. The sub is full. I don't really see a reason to take the 5 match. It's not going to be that much damage at 1,000 apiece. The real damage is where the sub is at, so let's just get that rolling right away. And maybe we'll have some of those red gems when we're done. Yeah. Ooh, board shuffle. Scopely, please fix that. That's not fun for anyone. Also with the choose, if you can, look to try and recycle the black. It's hard with only 3 gems choosing, so beggars can't be choosers. We're absolutely going to take the row break there and the row break here to get these 2 blacks. Because he got a purple match and is somewhat close to loading, I'm not going to mess around. Want to make sure and get my sub loaded. And it looks like he's going to hit us with another... Nope, he didn't take the row break. Good. Good, good, good. And he's ready to go again. There is the black match here, which would be very nice, actually. So a lot of times I would probably think about Show of Heart and take the black swipe and use the sub... I'm sorry, Shango down. And use the sub next turn. So I didn't potentially run into a situation where I have to use one of these Show of Hearts. But for now, again, trying to use less props for the video. So here we go. That's just another option. Probably a better option overall for conserving props. And of course the AI gets a purple match again, so that absolutely would have been the better option. But it is what it is, right? And we have to kick out. How much are greens? I want to keep reds on the board. 2,500. Not a lot. Yellow's better. We have to do 17k. I really want to try and keep these reds here for us. That'll work. Okay. 1. We should get this row break here, hopefully, with the blue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, we will. And this 3 match here, which should come awfully close to loading the sub for us. Yep. Okay. That row break made me nervous. Okay, we're in good shape here. We can hit this sub, and then we have the choose move. If we can get the sub loaded again, he's going to be just about a goner. So watch him have a 5 match or something like that, or a row break. Okay, we're good so far. We have a lot of pin bar to work with. We just need to get a sub. So we gotta fill 14. And I want to move the pin bar. I do have +2 on a match, so that's gonna be good. Okay. So right here, we've used 3 props, 3 black ups. I'm going to make it 1 Show of Heart and hit the sub because I don't want to give him a chance. I know I could just, this could be loaded next turn because I could hit this, turn this, but then I'm pinning him and he has a chance to do something crazy and pin me, and I don't want to do a cash kick out, so I'm just going to take this and then use the sub. And we are going to win with our level 60 Mark Henry on Hell mode. Without using a cash kickout and only using 4 props total. So hopefully you guys will find this video helpful. Oh no. Okay, we're good. So hopefully you guys find this video helpful. Remember to like, subscribe, and share, as that helps me out. Also, let me know if you're liking me doing these videos for these tours for the Emerald tokens with some of these superstars that you may not have used much, you may not have leveled up. Because I will try and keep doing them. It seems like everyone is liking them, it's helping them. So let me know what you think, guys, and remember to like, subscribe, and share, as that helps me out. Thanks for watching, and good luck.